Hey, it's Amanda Green from Living a Simple Budget Family Life, and we've got a pretty severe case of nappy rash happening today. He's had it for a couple of days, really, but despite all the pawpaw cream and changing him every like 5 minutes, he's got a little bit of bout of diarrhea with the teeth that's coming in at the moment, and yeah, so Cohen's not doing so flash. So we're sort of sticking to home today. Now, yesterday I did tackle Thierry's room and the girls' room in a bid to sort of take back some control of my crazy life, or the certainly crazy life it feels at the moment. Hey, did your foot? But what I thought I would do today, the Purple Alphabet put out a collab challenge, and last night I was completely addicted to watching Three Favourite Things, the collab that had just been happening. So I watched everybody's, and I watched the playlist, and oh yeah, awesome channel. So check out the Purple Alphabet if you haven't checked out the Purple Alphabet and you've got kids. But yeah, the Three Favourite Toys was the collab. So yeah, last night I was obsessed with that, and sort of got me thinking about our kids and their favourite toys. And they go through phases, and I'm sure that's sort of natural. Like, all kids go through phases and have different things at different times. But our kids have like their all-time favourite, like Tiara's all-time favourites, Lego, followed by Pokemon cards. The girls are dress-ups and Barbies. So what I thought I would do, and you can see the toy area there behind me. What I thought I would do is, in my hallway where my linen cupboard and my craft cupboard is, I've recently just sort of changed all that up, and there was lots of space left in the linen cupboard. So what I thought I would do is implement a little bit of a more sort of regimented rotation system. So yes, they have their favourites, but we can start to sort of get creative and use our imagination and use the toys that we've got in different ways. So for example, when I was talking to the kids this morning, I mentioned, we could just pick one thing each, and, we'll play with that for a week, and we'll see what we can do with it and try different things, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be seeing what you've got there what's behind me. I'm going to be packing it away in a cupboard, so I'm hoping to combine my craft and linen cupboard, which is not great because I really was liking how my linen cupboard was quite spacious and bare and lots of room in there. But we're going to give this a go, and anything sort of to improve the way that we play and what we play and our imagination when we play with the kids. So I've got a little bit of a video today to upload of a story sort of puppet show activity that the kids and Daddy and I did on the weekend, and I will upload that later. But yeah, we've had a really good weekend for imaginative play, and we were just sort of wanting to build and encourage that a little bit further. And yeah, the Three Things collab with Little Purple Alphabet got me thinking, so this is what I've come up with. Sorry, Cohen's on the move. So yeah, I'm going to do that today, and I'll show you what I've come up with at the end. It's going to be a very jam-packed cupboard of toys because the kids do have a lot of toys, but I think it'll be worth it just to try this more sort of stricter rotation concept. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Okay, so as you can see, my gorgeous little assistant down there, and I have moved the linens to the bottom portion of the cupboard, and I apologise. I'll put the original link to when I just recently redid the linen cupboard down below, but I apologise. My back is up against the wall, so I can only sort of show you little bits at a time. So this part of the linen cupboard is all of the linen that was in the linen compacted into the 3 shelves. So again, not ideal, it's quite cluttered, but there's not much in there, and it was nice and spaced over the 6 shelves. So I've got 3 shelves because I'll move that first aid there to put my scrapbooking and office supplies in, and then that will free up the big double cupboard for my toy rotation system. Okay, so we've cleared out the crafts cupboard. Everything here now is kids' toys, which will be going back in. And I will take that out, but I just wanted to show you what we've cleared out and where we are at with the linen cupboard. Now, instead of cramming everything in the linen cupboard, I decided to get the suitcases that were in Cohen's cupboard, and I'll just open it up here. Suitcases that were in Cohen's cupboard and put the suitcases in here. So I've just got two big black empty suitcases, one down there and one up there. And the linen cupboard is nice and spaced out as it was before, just now it has the two big black suitcases in there, which I'm okay with for now. We'll see how it sits with me, but gosh, I wish I could give you a full view, but it's so hard with the hallway here. Let me try to get on a bit of an angle. Okay. So first aid box, our towels, sheets for the main bed, extra, oh, Cohen's getting restless, kids sheets, kids towels, cleaning cloths, and down the bottom. Okay, alright buddy. Okay, so that's where the linen cupboard's at, and when Cohen has his sleep, I'll tackle the cupboard next to it here. If you're wondering where all my scrapbooks were, I'm back in Cohen's room now. They are up here in the top of the cupboard, and I've utilised this shelving unit from my scrapbooking stuff. As you can see, it is no way organised in any way, shape or form yet. And down below is my present stash, but it's in here. I had to get it in here real quick before he had a snooze, and it'll be my next project. Okay, so Cohen's awake, so I thought I'd show you what I have done. In his cupboard in his room, there were two suitcases. So what I've done is I've utilised the top shelf in the cupboard in his room where the suitcases were, and put the scrapbooks that were up here on the top shelf of Cohen's room. So that's giving me a lot more space, and it's a sturdier shelf. You know, these thinner shelves were starting to warp. So this suitcase in here is empty along with the one in the linen cupboard. So this is the toy cupboard, so we can do a rotational system. So this is all of the kids' toys for kids folks, except for Tiara's Lego table and the girls' Barbie house, and babies and prams and little cots and high chairs and those sorts of things. And then obviously outside toys are a little bit different. So these are all the inside toys. And there is a gap there because I am washing all the monster trucks that are in the sandpit, because we purchased a little monster truck ramp, so that will be a fun inside activity as well. So yeah, all the toys are here, and I'll just sort of zoom in and show you what we've got. Down the bottom here, there's a wooden train, then we've got blocks, some musical instruments, buncheons, which are like a little spiky ball, and you squeeze them together and make shapes. These are sort of different activities. Beads, the rolling pins are in there for Play-Doh, some books. These are just bigger ones that don't necessarily fit on our bookshelf in the toy room. Loom band stuff over here. We've got some motion sand down the bottom there, some animals, obviously a little drum, puzzles, Mr. Potato Head, different games like a little fishing game and froggy bowling and a little game where you move cars around. So I just turn you around and show you what's happening behind me. Somebody wants to take part. Hey buddy! Hello, 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 hello. Okay, and where was I? So yeah, and down here is just some collage, you know, washi tape, PVA glue, those sorts of things. Card games, puzzles, Play-Doh tools, Matchbox cars, painting, more puzzles, and board games. So that is all of our inside toys, except I should just add, aside from the monster trucks, Cohen also has a little bucket of toys in our toy area, you know, just with the baby sort of specific stuff. But this is for my 3-year-old, my 5-year-old, and my 7-year-old. Okay, and I'll just quickly show you the cupboard, but I'm going to be out of his line of view, so Cohen could possibly freak out. So I'll just try to show you the cupboard and the linen cupboard, the one beside it. I'm here, just here, buddy, just here. Okay, so, and this is what we've got. So that other suitcase up there, I'm just here. Hello, 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 hello. First aid, towels, So still some space, still nice and spread out. So I'm really glad that I've come up with the solution of putting the scrapbook albums and the office stuff in Cohen's cupboard, which doesn't get used. Okay, I'm just going to grab him out of the cot, and when I've sorted out his cupboard, I'll show you that too. Happy that we are going to be able to implement a really cool toy rotation system with all of our toys in the one location. It's just going to be easier to everybody to come and pick out their 2 toys that they want to, you know, share with everybody for the week. And yeah, once I get the playroom set up, I'll show you that as well. I've just got to sand the desk, re-sand the desk, so I'll walk you out and I'll show you where I'm at with that. Okay, so I brought the little gym inside about a week or so ago, and here's our craft wall. But what I've done is there were those 2 units, those white units that were stacked on top of themselves, and this is just the you know, the anytime sort of stuff, rather than have to worry about rotating it. We've got a crafty sort of stuff, a little folder here for where I can put the stuff that I take off the craft wall. Some little golden books, you know, I like to encourage them to read, so they're there to grab anytime. Same with the activity books, you know, dot to dot colouring in, those sorts of things, anytime activities. And down the bottom there's just a little basket of Cohen's things and his little setup. So what I'm going to do now that Cohen is awake, is I'm going to re-sand. I've got it all set up out here, ready to go. Re-sand the kids' craft table because it's got like paint and stuff all over it. So that's my next project today. I'm going to sand that, pop it over there under the arts and craft little hanging sort of section, and call it a day. I think we've accomplished a lot. We've done the hallway cupboard, and then tomorrow we're going to hallway cupboards, I should say, and tomorrow we're going to tackle the cupboard in Cohen's room. So yeah, really happy with our efforts. We're going to have to go pick the kids up soon, so I don't want to tackle too much more today. But yeah, that's where we're at, and I will show you this area when I have finished the table. Okay, so here it is, the finished toy area. Ready to get our toys that we're going to rotate every week out and play. So yeah, I've taken obviously the play gym out, and it's just directly out the back door there. So, you know, like if it's raining or something and we want to play on it, we can just literally just bring it in. But here it doesn't need to be here as well. We need to have some open space to be able to, you know, spread out. So yeah, that is our new slimmed down toy area, ready to rotate toys on a regular basis to the max. Cheers for watching, and I hope I've inspired you to pop all your toys away and rotate them to keep your kids interested and entertained as well, without actually having to purchase new toys. Hey, I've just gotten out of the shower, like literally, still got a towel on, but I just wanted to quickly say in regards to the toy rotation sort of system and the new sort of decluttered toy area, that what I'm planning on doing, obviously the toys in the kids' rooms, they're out. You know, the Lego's out, the girls' dolls, etc., Barbie's house, it's out. It's out all the time. The rotation system is just going to be for the bigger stuff, you know, inside puzzles, etc., train sets, those sorts of things that I showed you in the hallway cupboard. And what I'm planning on doing is once a week, the kids pick 2 toys each. So 6 things will come out of that cupboard every week. And, you know, we will utilize those toys with what we've got out already, you know, just to create some new games, create some new interest in the toys that we've currently got, and, you know, really, you know, focus on using our imagination to the best of our ability. And it'll give Daddy and I a better chance at playing more effectively with them too, I think. We're not going to be so overwhelmed, you know, what are we going to play with? You know, we've literally got, okay, we've got these things, you know, let's create a city with the blocks and, you know, get the animals and we'll make zoo and we'll play zoo. That, you know, that sort of thing. We want want to obviously encourage the kids to use their imagination a little bit more, but make it easy for them at the same time. So that's the thinking behind it, and I couldn't remember in the shower if I said that, so I just wanted to quickly add that in and do that now while I'm dripping wet still. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Rotate your toys. It's so much cheaper than buying more. Cheers.